Let's address some of the other earnings set, and one dhamaka set, like we earlier highlighted too, was Anupam Rasayan. So let me welcome on board the management. We have with us Vishal Thakkar joining in on the show right now. Vishal, hi, good morning. What a blowout set of numbers you've posted. Clearly, higher volumes is what aided your revenues, as I understand. But tell me, what are the demand trends like? How is the client confidence looking like right now?
First of all, thank you for taking us on the call and on your channel as well. Yes, this year has been very robust for us, thanks to the kind of customers that we have and the kind of business model that we have. So again, you were asking about how we are looking at going forward. Our understanding here is that we have a strong visibility of our revenue because the kind of business model that we have a very robust business model in terms of long-term contracts with our customers. Large part of our revenue comes from long-term contracts with a high visibility. We have a 3 to 5 years kind of a contracts with clear visibility that we have with our customers, and this has helped us. If you see the kind of demand or kind of confidence that our customers are giving us, it's more and more they are wanting to work with us because this is the geography where we have been able to deliver them volumes and products in time and in the range that we have been discussing with them. So we are reasonably comfortable with our sales forecast and demand here. So that's how I would put it.
Right. The one thing that I also wanted to know was your margins, as I can see, have also increased by almost 250 basis points in the quarter gone by. Will this stay above the 30% mark in the coming quarters? And what kind of growth projections are you working with, considering your clients are eluding such amount of confidence?
So one on the margin side, yes, this was one. I would not put it as a sustainable margin going forward. We would expect to come to a normal growth, EBITDA margin that we have been delivering in the past. This quarter was a one little exceptional in that sense, from that perspective that I would put it. And in terms of growth projections, we have been historically growing for last 5 years. If you see, we have grown at over 25% EBITDA, 25% CAGR, and we expect to continue that growth journey.
Now, Vishal, in Q3, the company had a low dependence of close to 9% on imports. Has this number reduced in Q4? And how much is the overall global dependence now on imports?
So imports have been reasonably low for us historically as well, and these numbers are in the similar range for us now as well.
Okay, fair enough. What about the kind of government policy support? You had the PLI scheme that came out that was announced for pharmaceuticals, and then there's more policy support as well for agrochemicals and the chemical sector as a whole. Has the company bid for this? How have you looked at the initiatives that have been doled out so far?
So specifically, if you look at the PLI policies, we have been in discussion with the government in terms of PLI policies for CSM manufacturers, which is what we are. So we don't manufacture the end pharmaceutical products, and hence there are few places where we would not be, under the current policy, we would not be qualifying. But there is a very keen discussion that we are having with government, where they are coming out with a specific policy for the CSM manufacturers, specialty chemicals manufacturers, and that should be where we would be able to have advantage here going forward.
This is Nantara tuning in now. You've acquired about a 26% stake in Tanfac to foray into new segments. Tell us more about this. Why is it so important for the company? Is it a game changer?
Okay, Nantara, interesting question. I was waiting that one of you would ask for that, and so I'll take a couple of minutes to just give you a background. I hope that works for you, right? So if you look at it, what has happened is that we have started our fluorination foray 5 to 6 years back, where we had worked we have been working on the products and molecules in the fluorination, which has fluorination as a process. And we today, we are one of the largest consumers of potassium fluoride, which is the key starting material for fluorination. So fluorination can be by two. One is by potassium fluoride, and another is HF. So KF we've been able to do, but because of the non-availability of HF, which is what we were not able to source because it was short in supply and there were limited manufacturers in the country. Tanfac is probably the one of the 4 manufacturers of HF. And with this acquisition, what happens is that whatever research development that we had done, which used HF as a starting material, is now available to us. And there is not only about the price, but also about the availability and surety that we have, because we need to give commitments and confirmations to our customers that we will be able to deliver so much volume to you over this period. And unless we have a surety and confidence of the supply, then we have a problem to solve. So Tanfac solves that problem for us, where we have visibility in terms of KF and HF, both key raw materials that start fluorination. Just to give you on the volume side, or in terms of demand and the potential. So we for this integration and for the monetization of this opportunity, we have appointed one of the large global consulting firm as well. And based on their analysis, if we only look at 3, which is polymer segment, pharma, and agrochemical, which are our key mainstay, and the chemistries which are within our domain, the addressable market today would be, by them, they are saying the addressable market would be around $4 to $5 million. But even if we look at our total, all the 3 segments put together, we would be, over the next medium term, which is 5 to 7 years, we can really look at a revenue potential from this potential of around about 1,700 to 2,000 crores of revenue from there. This is their estimate. No doubt there is a lot of work to be done. No doubt there is to be capacity to be added. That all will happen. But what you asked, that is it a game changer? It is one of the key growth drivers that we would see going forward.
That's why the acquisition is so important, isn't it? I'd like to thank you, Mr. Rasayan, for being live with us today to take us through these important developments at the company.